Yawning already.
Wait, they're talking.
Don't laugh at my hat. Wait, let's say high five to each other.
Okay.
Welcome, you guys,
Welcome.
to our Thanksgiving special.
Yes. Oh, we're so excited. Do you guys know where this is from?
You have to know where this is from.
Yeah.
Should we
If
sing
not,
it?
we'll hint it out just in case you guys.
Okay, let's sing it.
All right.
I'll be there for you
When the rain starts to fall.
Do you have a Thanksgiving Friends episode that you love?
Yeah, for me it's when Rachel forgets the key. Well, I don't know if it was between Rachel
And Monica.
and then they just get locked. All of them get locked outside, and the turkey was in the oven, and everything was cooking.
Everything
in there.
was messed up.
Yeah, but I like that episode because it was like it kind of teaches you this thing of like sometimes things don't go as planned, and then at the end they were still together. They all, Rachel didn't even go on that
She
trip
ended up going
because she missed the plane, but they all stayed together, and then they just ended up eating. I think it was like tuna sandwiches.
Yeah, it was sandwiches.
Yeah, it was just sandwiches, and that's it. But they still had a good time.
Yes, they did.
So I love that episode because it was like, wow.
When it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
But as long as they're together, right?
My favorite episode is the one with Rachel again, that she cooks that trifle dessert.
Oh,
and she puts the meat inside. But what I love best about that episode was that her friends all pretended to like it, and they even made the parents lie about it as well.
Right.
And they still ate it.
Yeah.
And the only one who did enjoy it was Joey.
He actually did like it.
He did.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love that support that they have for each other.
Right. Well, we're talking about Thanksgiving.
Yes, we are.
Yes, that is right. Thanksgiving is coming up. And we just want to talk about any memory that, we have. Obviously, it's our first Thanksgiving as friends.
Yes,
right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, it is. But individually, what's your favorite Thanksgiving memory?
Let's see. I think mine should be or is when I was a kid and I used to go to my aunt's house. It was always at my favorite aunt's house, always there. Everybody showed up, and the moms would be in the kitchen, the men would be in the living room, and the kids would be in all the bedrooms. And sometimes even now I think back and I'm like, there was no parental watching us. Once in a while, they will come look.
Right.
To see if everyone's okay. But the things that we did in the room, it's why would you leave us alone? But still, It was my favorite. Just running around, smelling the food, the music that was in the atmosphere, the happiness, the yelling. I loved it. That was my favorite memory. Yeah. What's yours?
For me, honestly, I think it was also when I was very young. And this was back when we our first apartment in this country, in the United States. And I remember that back in our country, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So being here, this kind of became a tradition for us too. So it was something new for us. But back then, the way that is compared to how my family is now, how back then we used to have more friendships, even more family that we got along with. And it was just how everyone, you would see how everyone would come in with different plates of food, right? With different things, and everyone would bring their own thing, their own food. And it was just seeing how everyone, we always chose like a house to hold it in, right? So sometimes it was our house, sometimes it was my aunt's house, but just seeing how everyone came and everyone brought something. And just like you said, just like that vibe where the kids were in one place,
Yep.
the moms were in one place, and then at the end, when it was time for us to eat our meal, we all got together. And something that me and my family always do is we go around to each other and we say something that we're thankful for.
Oh, that's very nice.
And that's always my favorite part of Thanksgiving. Even now to this day, we do it where we're like, okay, one by one, even though we don't like doing it because sometimes we're like, I don't know what to say. But we always come up with it's like even the simplest thing, you know, like I'm grateful for, I don't know, having a job, or I'm grateful for having my kids, right? Sometimes it's the little things that we take for granted, but that day comes and you're like, you know what? Wow, you know, we have our family, we have a job, we have a house, and sometimes we forget to be thankful for that every other day. But then that day comes and you're like, it's like kind of like God kind of reminds you, hey,
appreciate
everything that you have
and each other.
Yep. And so I just love that. I love that we all come together as a family and we are able to recognize what we're thankful for. So,
well, it's something that you said that I was like, you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving before. So when you came here and that moment came, did you guys like ask questions like, why are you celebrating? What are we doing? Like, what do you eat?
Yeah, so it was one of I consider her my aunt, but she's actually a friend of my mom's, and she came to this country before we did, and she was already celebrating it. So she told my parents about Thanksgiving. I was very little, so I don't remember that much, but I remember my mom telling me like, you know, she told us that they celebrate this where you just, you know, it's a day of being just thankful. And we're like, well, it sounds like a good holiday. Yeah, like, you know, the turkey, right? You eat turkey, you just have food, a bunch of food, right? A bunch of leftovers. And yeah, it's just a day to get together as a family. And we would always, like I said, back then, we would always find an excuse to get together as a family, right? Every weekend, it was like a reunion, a birthday party, whatever it was. And we're like, if it's another day where we can get together as a family,
that's nice.
Let's just do it.
That's nice.
Why are we going to waste it? And then it was beautiful. So even now to this day, we celebrate it. And I think it's a beautiful holiday.
I would have loved to be there with you guys when you first came here and said, what are you guys celebrating? And why is the turkey in the middle of the table? What's the point of that? Those are questions that I will ask. What exactly are we celebrating today? Because mostly probably what they think about, oh, there's food.
Yeah.
If there's food involved, I'm going to show up.
I think that's really the way that we took it. I think I didn't come to find out what Thanksgiving really was now until like that I'm older. But I never, as a kid, I was just like, oh, we got together as a family. We have turkey. We're here. We're thankful. And that's it. That's what Thanksgiving Day is, right? But Thanksgiving really has a lot more.
Yeah, it has a lot more.
So for you to really know what it's about. But yeah, so it's great to think that like back then, back in our country, right? I was very little when we lived in Ecuador, but even then, I can hear my mom's story where like we didn't celebrate that, but now we do, and it's a tradition, and it's a holiday where we're like, no, we had to celebrate it, Thanksgiving, but like,
I love that. I love that, Melanie. For us, we just do this all the time.
Look at that.
I don't even look at it at that perspective.
All right. Well, we did something a little bit different for this episode, something spontaneous, right? And we took it outside to ask people just Thanksgiving questions, right? Kind of what we just asked each other now, our favorite Thanksgiving memory, so many other questions. And we have our reporter, Eunice, that is over there asking people. So we're just going to turn it over to her. So let's go to Eunice. Eunice.
Hi, so this is Eunice, and I'm reporting to you from the Pause Show. Today, we are going to interview some people on how they feel about Thanksgiving. So come on, join us.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Just get together with the family.
¿Cuál es la tradición favorita tuya de la Acción de Gracias?
Bueno, la tradición de aquí, porque en mi país no se celebra eso. Bueno, reunirnos con mi familia, comer el pavo y todos dar una palabra y hablar de qué le estamos dando gracias en ese momento, pero principalmente darle gracias a Dios siempre, les he dicho.
Pasar tiempo con la familia. No hay nada más importante que eso.
I love house hopping.
So I don't only like to go to one house, and yes, I love to spend time with my family, but I think families consisted of so many more people. So I like to house hop, and then you try all the different foods that everybody has. I love the Gonzalez house because everybody's so loud and it's just they're loud. There's games and stuff like that.
Right there, right there, right there.
Wow.
Tradition. What I loved was when Grandelli said that she house hops.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Huh. And I'm over here thinking I can't handle that much food.
I've like, we just, like I said, we always just pick one house and we go to that house. Even if it's every year, we try to do it at a different house. But like when one day go to different houses.
Yeah,
Wow.
because mostly
That's a lot.
But your husband's family like sticks with your family?
Yeah.
Oh, see, no, you see, what usually happens is you go either to your, let's say, my mom's side, that side, friends, cousins,
Whoa.
aunts, whatever that day. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what people end up doing. And then you have to coordinate with what time are you cooking?
Yeah.
So
Doesn't that get complicated?
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
because I'm
does.
like, no, like for us, and then what's funny is that we don't eat until like they finish cooking, and that's probably like 8 p.m. We literally don't eat the whole day, and we just wait till that, because all of us, we all get in one house. Like we've never done that.
At
house.
8 o'clock at night?
Yeah, and then we eat,
The whole day?
Yeah.
What do you do the whole day?
cook.
No.
And then the
no.
people who are not cooking just wait.
No. House hopping is a lot of fun because you get to taste different foods.
Wow.
But the best part is that if somebody cooks at 2 o'clock, you eat there, then you leave. You can go to somebody else at 5, and then you go to somebody else at 8. But yeah,
That's actually like,
it's a lot.
that's a lot, but that's like better though.
Yeah.
So you can like she kind of said, like it allows you to see different like vibes, different environments.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
oh, you never heard of that?
Yeah.
Look at that. Do you have a tradition? Well, you said you go around the table
just say
and you
give things. Each
okay.
one of us give things, or like a prayer. It could be just talking, or we pray.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that
That's
very
what
much.
we do.
What's the funniest or craziest Black Friday memory you have?
Waking up at 4 a.m. and probably going shopping. I don't know. Hitting the stores on TV.
Doing what everybody
Yes.
doing the craziness of everybody
Yes.
standing online.
Yep. But this was like years ago. I would never do that again. Oh gosh. The one that I used to go crazy on Black Friday. Me and my sister, we wouldn't sleep when it came to Black Friday, and we went to, it was when KB Toy Store. And I remember it was freezing because it was New York, and we didn't care who was on the line or anything. We were literally like the third person online, and we didn't go. We took turns taking coffee and everything, and I remember it was unforgettable because we had to go to the bathroom. And we were like, no, and that's why it's so unforgettable, because we waited, we got what we had to get, and then I've never gone out on Black Friday. I can't stand the commotion, and just the fact that everybody's doing it makes me not want to do it. I'll do Cyber Monday, but I will not go out on Black Friday. I am nice and warm in my PJs and my socks on Black Friday.
It was a long time ago. I don't know what got into me, and we went to do the Black Friday, and I went to Best Buy. We stood there from the night before to the next day, and I will never do that again. I will never do that again. People are, sorry, I don't know, they're animals. And only by the grace of God, I didn't get into a fight with nobody, but I will never do anything like that again.
Emily. If Black Friday was still around like before.
Yeah,
Because
not
before,
anymore.
They opened at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Black Friday's not the same anymore.
No.
I think they
no.
don't even have Black Friday. I think Black Friday starts now, like since November
yeah, I heard
starts.
that.
There's stores that already put it before.
Yeah.
But the way that it was before, no,
Did
I
you
would
go?
see. No, I'm kind of like what she said. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. The really the biggest thing that I did was now with my husband. Like it was like 2 years ago that we went. But it wasn't like on Black Friday. It was like 2 days before. But it was super packed. And once I saw the lines, I was like, this is exactly why I don't do this. It was cold. I was freezing.
Yeah.
The people were waiting in line all the way outside
With
of
tents.
the stores. Yeah, I'm like,
Yep.
I'm
As
like,
soon
we're
as-
out of here.
As soon as they were done eating,
Yeah.
they would go out and wait on the line.
I'm like, no. Yeah, this is-
And they would bring. I'm only saying I know this because I have friends who used to do this, not because I did it. I didn't do Black Friday like that, but one would wait in the car, and when the other one couldn't no more, they would switch. But you know what? They used to get
good stuff.
good like
No, because
electronics.
before they used to do
Electronics.
good deals.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like even now the Black Friday deals, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't need to do that.
Yeah, no. But before they used to do good black, and not to say that I didn't want the things that they would sell. I'm like, but I'm like, no,
I
I'm not
don't
doing that. It's not worth me waiting outside in the cold.
And the fights. Do you remember
I
in the
used to
stores
see
when they used to
videos.
open the door and all those people used to rush
I
in?
used to see the
like a
videos of people
stampede.
fighting
Yep.
over TVs.
Yep.
Like, no, it's mine. No, it's mine.
That's
People
crazy.
beating each
That's
other up.
crazy.
I would be like, that would frighten me, and that's exactly why I never did it.
And now I question, why did they stop it?
Well, for that exact reason.
Why did they stop it? Now you could get whatever you want.
Yeah. There you go. Black
What
Friday.
people do,
Tactics.
but we don't do that.
no, we're
We
normal.
don't do that.
We're not
We
animals like you.
We're not animals.
What's the next question?
¿Y por qué tú estás agradecida?
Agradecida primeramente porque tengo salud, tengo vida y más que todo porque tengo a mi familia cerca.
What are you grateful for this year?
I'm grateful definitely for my kids, for my family, and even though I'm not working, but God still has blessed me in my finance. And that I passed my real estate test. Definitely.
Well, this year especially, I'm grateful that we get to start over. So I'm grateful for new beginnings. I'm grateful that even in the things that we think that we already know and that we've already experienced, there's always something new to learn. So I'm grateful for those new experiences and new lessons that we learn.
I'm grateful that my mom is out of the hospital and the road to recovery has started. Thank you, Jesus. Our faith never wavered, and we're so grateful for what He's done for my family.
There's only one thing. I'm just grateful that I still have my family. That's my daughters. That God opened the doors for these new plays of the new beginnings that we have as a church. I have abundance of love. I have abundance of people caring for me. I have the abundance. I have the health. I have that abundance. So I'm grateful for that.
I'm grateful for my family and being able to also spend time with my family here at church.
My family and my house.
I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the process.
Okay.
That's a
Wow.
that's a good one. And something that I noticed that everybody's grateful for is their family. And during the year, sometimes you cannot feel grateful for them because
Right.
they can drive you crazy. But when you first asked that question, the first thing everyone responded was
Family.
family.
I feel it's something that I grew up with, and I'm literally that's what I will always be grateful for on my side, because my family is everything to me. And I thank my parents for teaching me that the most important thing that we have in this life, apart from, our relationship with God and our health, is family. And they always taught me that. And I'm grateful that now, me being a mom, I'm able to teach that to my son. Like, no matter what happens out there, no matter if you lose your job, no matter if you lose your friends, no matter whatever happens, right? Because life throws things at you. But as long as you have your family and they're there for you, even if they drive you crazy and you got mad, and yeah, that's going to happen, right? Because you guys will not get along, and that's okay. But
They want to run away.
yeah, but that when times get hard, that they are there for you, that is all that matters. And I'm so grateful that from my side as well, that is always every Thanksgiving, only Thanksgiving, and this is something I share a lot, that it's like, it's not only Thanksgiving that you have to be grateful for them. As long as you have your family with you every single day, you got to be thankful for that. And that's something I always thank God for, because I'm like, thank you for that support, because it's not only having a family, but being able to have their support, because a lot of people have family, but they don't get along, they don't support each other, they don't talk to each other, they're not there for each other. So it's not only having a family, but having a family that supports you and that is there for you through the ups and downs. And it's amazing to see that that a lot of people recognize that. They recognize it. They do, and it's important. So
I love that. For me, I think what I'm grateful for is it sounds a little crazy, but the first thing that I always thank God is, thank you for the bad things that have happened, because that means that you trusted me enough to go through it, and here I am, overcame it, and I could smile and say, I did that.
I
did that with him. I did that. I went through that, and here I am. So I'm grateful for that.
That's good. Not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people recognize the bad things that happen.
Well, it has molded me. If we look at it at the perspective of, what do I need to learn from this? Why did God write that chapter in my life for? What was the point of it? He had a reason why he wrote it, but we have to look at it as a perspective of him. Why did you write this for me, and what do I need to learn from it? And when we look at it that way, it just makes it a lot easier. Instead of focusing on what emotions feel and where they want to take us, and we put it in God's hands and we say, I'm going to look at this through your eyes, because I'm going to overcome this. And you already said I'm going to overcome it, but you got to help me through here. Let me see it your way. And when we look at it that way, it becomes a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to say it, because like something I said in the last episode that we did, right? Our emotions take over a lot.
Yeah.
And that's something that people that don't have a relationship with God, it happens a lot, because you don't know that you have to give the control to him.
Yeah.
That every situation that you're going through, every bad situation, you got to let him know, like, hey, God, take control over the situation. And I know that I'm going to be okay as long as I have you. But when we don't have him, when we don't have that relationship with him, our emotions take over, because we don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
We can't handle these things on our own.
We're become foggy.
Yeah, we're not strong enough, right? We are stronger with him.
Yeah.
But it's good that you recognize that every bad situation in your life has a purpose, and that you have to learn something out of it. That's really the only way that you should take it. Anything bad, I know it's hard sometimes, and it's okay for you to cry, and it's okay for you to be angry, for you to have your moments where you're like, oh God,
what's happening?
Yes. Where you close your eyes and you're like, ugh. But that's okay. But as long as you're like, okay, but I know that out of this, I'm going to learn something new.
Yeah.
And you guys stronger out of every bad situation that you get out of.
We're supposed to.
Yes.
We're supposed to. It's not supposed to weigh us down.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful because you trust me.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see what everyone is grateful for.
And when she said the process.
That's literally what it is.
Is grateful for the process. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Because sometimes we don't like the process.
We don't want to be molded.
Of any Thanksgiving that you ever had, what is your favorite one that you can remember?
The first one that I celebrated sobriety, because I was actually present for my family in that moment for the first time in 25 years. So I'm extremely grateful for that.
¿Y tu mejor memoria de Acción de Gracias?
No ha pasado todavía, pero creo que sería más que todo tener a Dios en nuestro corazón y que nos mantenga con Él. It has to be the one last year, because I felt like it was a promise fulfilled.
When we had like a Thanksgiving party.
Okay, what did you do in the party?
We ate food. We played games.
A great memory would be that the day that I was, the first time that I was able to celebrate with my wife and with my first daughter. My first Thanksgiving as a family.
There we go.
The Thanksgiving food.
But we're going to talk about memories.
Well, we already shared ours, but yeah.
Oh, we did at the
we
beginning.
did at the beginning.
Yeah.
We did. Oh, but I feel like every Thanksgiving brings us something new, right? Something that we can remember. And kind of what he said, right, with his daughter, once you have kids, those memories now go on to them.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
it's important that as parents, you realize that like, okay, this Thanksgiving, what can we do so they can remember it, so they can take it as a memory? Because now we have our memories, right? And most of the memories that we just mentioned was when we were kids.
The kids, yeah.
Right? So now what memories can we pass on to them? I think in every, not only Thanksgiving, right, but the holidays coming up, Christmas, Thanksgiving, at least that's what I always try to do with my son. I'm like, and now with my daughter, like, what can we do? Or we have to do something that they can remember, something that they will always keep dear in their hearts. And that's why I love taking pictures too, because I'm like, if they don't remember, sometimes our memory sucks, right? So, but as long as we have pictures. Hey, it happened. And that's what they have when we leave this earth. You know,
I think mostly what people remember is tradition.
Yeah.
And that's what you do every single year, especially for Thanksgiving.
Right.
So that's good that you're doing that. You're showing them that. Wait, do you have like a tradition with your kids?
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
No.
Not
I
yet.
haven't. No. I think the one that we have as a family is one that I want them to definitely take on. Even when they have their own family, their own kids, you know, and when we leave this earth, I want them to keep that tradition. Because I feel like that's the most important one, where you go one by one. And even if you're shy, even if you don't like to speak, but in that moment, you tell everyone what you're grateful for, because it helps you remember. Sometimes when you don't say it out loud, you're not really grateful for anything. You're kind of like, oh yeah, I have these things. But when you literally stand there and everyone's watching you, you're like, wow.
You can't help it but have to say something.
Yeah. And then you say, but then when it comes out of your mouth, you're like, wow. Yeah.
I'm going to challenge your family. I think they should do but put a bowl in the middle and a piece of paper with everybody's name, and they have to pick it out. Why are you grateful for that person?
Whoa.
And make it more intimate and personal. Because you have a big family.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. That's
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to tell them now.
We're telling them now.
Oh, yes.
Do the tradition.
That is so true.
Y de toda la comida que tú cocinas, porque tú eres la que cocina, ¿verdad?
Ay, sí.
Y de toda la comida que tú cocinas, ¿cuál es la favorita que tú consideras?
¿Qué es la favorita en mi casa? Ay, sí, la ensalada de papa. La ensalada de papa, y porque el pavo casi como todos lo hacemos, pero la ensalada de papa y el arroz con gandules.
Are you the cooker or you just go to eat?
I usually buy stuff and bring it to wherever we're gonna spend Thanksgiving.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is obviously the rice and beans and turkey. It's delicious. And obviously the dessert that comes after it.
Pernil, pork, not turkey. I don't like turkey. Well, it was the one turkey that I came to like, and it was Mama Elba. That was one.
Turkey and rice.
Oh, well, I love Mama Alba, but my favorite meal was her turkey and her stuffing. That was my favorite meal. But besides that, if they have good pernil, we eat it any time of the year. So, and pasteles.
So, your mom.
Yeah.
I need to taste that.
Yeah, well, you need to taste her food in general because she's an amazing
Well, I
cook.
heard.
Yeah,
I
she's an
have
amazing
heard that she's a
cook.
great cook. But the way that she said that, I'm like, I want to try it too.
No, yeah, she's amazing. Everything that she does, so it's not just el arroz con gandul y la ensalada de papa, everything. And something that I love about her is that, like, even though she knows that, like, we all like the way that she cooks, she likes to include everyone. So she's like, I want to teach you how to cook the turkey. So now my sister's the one that does the turkey.
Oh.
It's not my mom anymore. So she taught her how to do the turkey, and now my sister does it. And
It's the same?
It's the same. It comes out amazing. So I'm like, you're leaving your recipes with us. So thank
Good
you.
job. Good job.
I usually do I do another salad. So I do, because we do green salad and we do the one with la papa, because they're different type of salads. One has mayonnaise, one has, lemon.
Okay.
So depends. So I do that. So we each have our own dish that she has taught us how to do. And now we know, like, okay, I was included and I also cooked.
Okay, but what's your favorite one?
Of hers? Or
Yeah,
like
of
of
the
the
whole-
whole meal? I would say that the turkey is my
Really?
favorite, because we don't eat turkey unless it's in Thanksgiving. I don't know if people actually eat turkey like in other
No.
occasions. It's just Thanksgiving. So I like that, because the way that, like, my sister also does like gravy, she does a gravy with the mashed potatoes. So I like how that meal is that we only eat it on Thanksgiving. So I literally wait for Thanksgiving to be able to eat a turkey, and I eat it with un gusto. I'm like, sorry, my Spanish came out, but I eat it with, like, how you say gusto, like, with so much.
Still.
Yeah, like, you're just like, So and then the leftovers.
She
and
felt that right now.
Yeah, I was like, I can't wait to eat the Thanksgiving meal. But yeah, so it's like, when you don't eat something throughout the whole year, and then you just eat it with.
I don't like turkey.
You don't. Over here talking about turkey.
I do not like turkey. If I if there's pernil, I would go straight for the pernil.
Oh.
I don't like turkey. The only time that you saw me eating turkey, and I ate it not for the first time, but that I enjoyed it, that I continued to eat it, was with Mama Elba.
Oh.
She cooked that in such a way that I'm like, wow.
It didn't even taste like turkey.
It didn't even taste like turkey at all.
Yeah. Oh.
So then, anyways, Dad did it
Well, at least
last
you got to
year.
try it.
Yeah, I got to try
Yeah,
it.
so
But
you-
Dad did it last year, and I ate it with gusto too.
También with gusto.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. So
Yeah,
yeah, so that's
okay.
it's becoming. No, let me not say that. I still would go to pernil.
Pernil.
Yeah, because I like pernil
Oh, yeah. Well, you Puerto Ricans eat pernil a
and
lot.
pasteles.
Pasteles.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat dessert?
There is dessert on the table.
Like, do you eat pie?
I don't even get to that point though.
We don't either. We make flan. And eventually, once we start to calm down, because I feel like flan doesn't really fill you up. It's not like cake, or it's not like people eat pie. We don't eat pie.
I don't like.
I don't like
either.
it. You don't like flan?
No. I don't like how slimy it feels. I said it. There, I said it. I don't like it.
All right. Well,
I'm too full at the end of the night. I don't.
yeah.
Coffee. Coffee will satisfy me.
That's it. Just coffee. That's not dessert. But
It
okay.
is for me.
All right. Let's continue before we get into an argument about food.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving smell?
I guess the food, when the food is ready,
But which food gives you that smell? Like
pasteles. When the pasteles are ready.
I think it would have to be my grandfather's coffee.
Ooh, coffee.
Because he always used to make the Cuban coffee.
what time is your Thanksgiving meal?
My Thanksgiving meal is around maybe 3, 4, between 3 to 5.
Wow.
And no, I do wait, because if I eat before, I won't eat dinner.
Oh wait.
You see, there are people who wait.
Yeah.
But we don't wait till 3, 4. We wait till 8.
That's a long time, Melanie.
It is. It's not healthy, but
I don't understand. Don't you start
Because we
cooking
don't-
the
no.
night before?
yeah. But the thing is, like, until we finish cooking, then we all have to get ready because we're all going to like one house, and I don't know how to explain this to you, man. It just happens. Okay, it ends up being 8 o'clock, and then we have to wait till everyone gets there. That's the thing. So there are people in our friendship and our families that do that, I guess, hopping. Or houses or whatever. Hopping of houses. House hopping. And so we had to wait till they now come to our house because we don't like to eat until everyone gets there. And so the way that Hispanics work is that if you tell them 4 o'clock,
I know,
they don't
there's
get there until like
5,
8.
6.
No, like 8.
Oh my God. That was really bad.
So, yeah. So So yeah, that's why we wait till that time, because we literally wait till everyone gets there, till everyone's done cooking, and then everyone's ready.
But
it ends up being like 7, 8 o'clock.
And that's it. That's the end of the night
That
right
is-
there.
That's why we stay till like 3 a.m.
Oh, all right. I get it.
Yeah,
See,
we
no,
stay.
we probably eat at, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock. And then everyone goes and takes a nap. And you get up again and you eat again. And then the next day you eat the turkey sandwich.
Really? Oh, you guys make sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the mayo in it. Oh, that's so good. See, that's good.
Oh, I've never had a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You learn something.
You see how people have different traditions?
Yeah, different,
Oh,
and even just the food.
yeah.
It's different. Even though it's like turkey, but everyone does it differently.
Yeah. You should try the sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my family.
You should.
Guys, we're gonna have turkey sandwiches
With
this year.
with nice bread, nice French. I don't know if it's French or Italian bread. It's just a good bread.
Oh, you have to tell me what.
Yeah, it can't be no Wonder Bread.
No, that's only for like tuna.
Oh wait, but what's your favorite smell?
Oh, I would have to say the turkey. Yeah, it would even. Yeah, it would be that's the one with the strongest smell, because the meals, that things that we do, the salad don't really have a smell. The rice, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I love for me, I think the whole day, everywhere you go, smells like Thanksgiving.
Right.
Everywhere.
Yeah, just the food.
And
in
it just
general.
gives me like this warm, fuzzy feeling of just knowing that, oh my God, today everyone's going to get together. Everyone's going to talk and laugh and enjoy each other. So that's
Oh,
yeah, that's where I go in my head.
oh, the smell. I can smell it now.
The smell of Thanksgiving. Do you clean up after Thanksgiving?
No.
Do you cook
Do I cook? Of course.
for Thanksgiving?
No, I pay.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Love you guys and enjoy. And this is a time to be with family. And give thanks to God. Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
A happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh, that was nice.
That's such a cute video.
It was. So,
Touched my heart.
now that we know how a few people spent their Thanksgiving Day, it's nice to see that. What I love most about watching the video is watching the expressions on their face when you ask the question. Like, some of them paused to think about the questions, others relived, especially the part of when we asked about a memory.
Yeah.
You saw the spark in their eyes, and their brain was just going like
which one's my favorite
Yeah.
memory? But it's good to know that you have so many memories that you can be like, okay, which one is it?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's good. No, that's amazing.
I enjoyed it. So, Melanie, do you wash dishes after Thanksgiving?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't. It's always
So
my
that
dad.
means that you cook.
we all cook. That's
Okay,
the thing.
okay, all right. I'll
Yeah,
give it to
it
you.
used to be just my mom, but we were like, no, we can't continue just leaving that to my mom. That's not fair. So then that's when she started teaching us how to do certain things, and then we all bring a dish.
Okay.
My aunt brings a dish, I bring a dish, my sister brings now the turkey, which is the biggest part now, the hardest one. So now my mom has the easy. We left it. We're like, okay, mom, you did it. Now
The
it's our
girls
turn.
are standing up.
Yeah, now it's our turn. Yeah. And then I'm teaching Jaden one day. I'm be like, that's it. I'm done.
It's your turn.
It's your
It's
turn.
your turn. I'm so glad that we did this episode for Thanksgiving. I pray and hope that you guys enjoy this video. I also pray and hope that when you sit together as a family, please start a tradition. And
yeah, if you don't have one,
yeah,
let this be the video, the sign that, you know, this is the year to do a tradition.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like so specific, just anything that comes to your mind.
I
just
think
do it.
I'm gonna challenge everyone. I think everyone should sit down together at a table and say what you're grateful
do that
for each
roundabout.
other.
Okay.
Not just a superficial, yeah, I'm grateful for this. No. Why am I grateful for you, Melanie? Because you came to my life and you fit that puzzle piece that I needed to push this forward.
Aw.
Be intentional with what you're
Right.
saying. Because why do we wait for something tragic to happen? For then we want to
Yes.
be, oh my God, I should have said it before. No, if you can't say it because it doesn't come out of you every single day,
Right.
then take Thanksgiving that day.
To be that day.
I'm grateful for you because
Yeah,
of
to be
this.
corny with each other.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
like, yeah.
Be corny.
Sometimes you need it. Like, let me hear something nice about myself.
Yeah.
Why do you love me?
So I challenge everyone
Yes.
watching this. Be intentional of what you're grateful for. Look at that person in their eyes because we all need to hear it. We all do
Yes.
need to hear it,
Yeah.
especially now.
So yes, let that be a sign. But of course, we are going to end now. Of course, being thankful to our God, and therefore we are going to read a Bible verse. So this time it's Xiomara's turn, and hopefully this touches someone's heart.
It says, anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. Proverbs 12:25. Tell me that wasn't the Lord
my
speaking.
Goodness.
A good word, you guys. Just all you need
just-
to say to someone is,
Sometimes it could be one word.
I love you.
That's it.
That's
one
it.
phrase. It's short and simple. Sometimes that's what it needs
That's
to be.
all we need.
Like what? Yeah. Sometimes people don't even say "I love you" to each
No,
other anymore.
no.
Like even to their parents. If you haven't said "I love you" to your parents,
Shame
let
on
that
you.
be the moment that you say it. We have spoken. God has spoken. So yeah, we wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, that you guys spend it together with your family, your loved ones, your friends, whoever it is, or even just you and your kids, you and your husband. Even if you guys don't have a big family, but that you find a family within us, within this podcast, within me and Xiomara. And we wish you guys nothing but happiness, love, joy, and peace.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
And we leave you dancing.
With the turkeys.
Oh, yeah. High five, high five.
High five. And watch Friends.